Officials in Ukraine say the death toll from a suspected swine flu outbreak has reached 144. Almost 1 million people are thought to be infected, mostly in the west of the country. And as Alexei reports, the presidential elections due to take place in January are under threat from the outbreak.
It's a desperate search for this pensioner. She's been trying to find anti-flu medicine in almost a dozen pharmacies across Kiev, and she's been hearing the same answer. Have you managed to buy medication?
No, they didn't have any.
Did they promise when they will?
No, said they were expecting it.
I tried to buy some anti-flu drugs as well, also without luck.
I stood in a queue for almost half an hour, and all I could get was aspirin, hardly a good medicine against flu. Doctors told me that they're expecting a shipment of more drugs to arrive soon, but when it happened, nobody knows just yet.
As the death toll from respiratory diseases continues to rise in the west of Ukraine, panic spreads among the population. In Kiev, a city so far untouched by the virus outbreak, roughly every third citizen wears a protective mask. At times, self-made ones, as they're also a rare commodity in drugstores. Angry people point fingers at everyone, from drugstore owners to authorities for the lack of medication. However, officials say that it's the people who are responsible for the problem.
The medication is ordered based on a calculation of adequate supply of treatment and preventive therapy drugs per person. If people buy 10 times more than they require in a fit of panic, any forecast of this process becomes useless.
We witnessed a supply of medication arriving at one of the pharmacies, but the stock was gone almost as quickly as it arrived. This woman alone bought a 1 month's dose.
I need 3 large packs, please. How many sets of pills are there in a pack? 56?
On Sunday, the country's leadership called on other countries to help Ukraine in a fight against the epidemic, as it has now been classed as a threat to national security. A supply of 200,000 respirators was delivered from Slovakia. On Monday morning, crates with 300,000 doses of the Tamiflu drug, crucial in tackling swine flu, arrived from Switzerland. Given that it could be the only remedy for those infected, Prime Minister Tymoshenko took a hard line on its distribution.
These medications have been imported at a wholesale price of $8 per pack. And what I'm holding in my hand now is what our foreign minister purchased in a pharmacy the other day for almost $750. And this package contains 10 packs. This means that 1 pack is sold at $75. These swindlers and privately owned pharmacies sell it to people at 10 times the price.
Over 100 have died since the outbreak of the virus last week, but it's still unclear exactly what killed these Ukrainians. Only some are confirmed as a result of AH1N1. The rest are being blamed on respiratory diseases. Even so, talks of imposing a state of emergency here are surfacing from the highest levels. Should that happen, the upcoming presidential vote could be shifted from the middle of next January right to May the 30th. The flu epidemic has taken over people's minds. Now it's also targeting their politics. Alexei, RT, Kiev.